The snow we watch fall in winter, that is caught in the branches of trees, is simply ice which melts. Or at least, that is how those who have stopped playing think of it. Others may call it Lady White, and climb on tree trunks to catch it before it disappears. If they succeed, between their hands the snow will reflect all the faces of the world, sublime or dark, and nothing or no one will allow them to forget what they've seen. It's terrifying, isn't it? To believe we know something simply because we know its name. It's exactly here where the roads of humankind cross each other, at this door of definitions. And it's here also where the world of Invalin unfolds itself, condemned to be called fable by the laws of men, only because it does not appear on a normal map. The entrance to Invalin only exists behind the one who has just passed its doorway. Nothing leads to nothing, as Gray would have said. That is, if he hadn't found himself condemned one day to the depths of Invalin, without drums nor trumpets sounding to prevent him from the worst. All of a sudden, Gray found himself in freezing water, thrashing as best he could to find something solid. The shock was so violent that Gray immediately forgot what he'd been doing seconds before. At first, as the water entered his mouth, he thought that he may have slept in the bath, but as he reached out to put his hand on the side of the tub, he realized the nearest edge was 100 meters away. The panoramic view quickly dismissed any hypothesis of cleaning himself. There, long walls surrounded the horizon. They were not piercing the sky, they were replacing it. Never before had such a vision terrified him this way. So it is that Gray faced right in front, around and above him, this impossible definition of vastness. Sinking down in the waves, kicking his arms and legs, he made it to a log floating nearby. Hauling himself partially onto it, spitting water and steam, he managed to continue his journey. He took a course down one corridor, then another, and then another, and so on, but all was in vain. The sailor finally arrived back at the big lake with the painful certitude to have only turned in circles. The sun was now rising up from under the waves, brightening his view. And it was like this that Gray discovered a little island in the distance where he could finally land. He doubled his effort in the direction of the coastline. There was nothing on this island but a miserable dwelling made of wood and stone. It obviously hadn't stood well to time. Towers and walls were broken down, and most part of the house was falling decrepit. Without thought, Gray went over the ruins and entered inside.